Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. It is I, Captain Stephen XO, and today, chums, I'm going to be showing you guys out there in the viewerverse how you can get yourself your living ship fully maxed out slot-wise. So yeah, if I bring up my starship, there it is. You can see there that it hasn't got hardly any slots. It's like a 2022 or something like that, slottage-wise, or not even that maybe. I don't know. I'll go scan it in a bit and I'll tell you exactly how many slots it don't got. But I'll show you guys how to get more slots. Heck yes, I will. So yeah, stay tuned, people, because it will be coming your way soon. You can see here, my actual freighter is a C-class. I haven't done anything with the slottage on my freighter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start deleting some of the stuff on my freighter that I want the resources back from. So here we go. Oh, fudging heck. Inventory full. Story of my freaking life. Yeah, on the old survival, you don't get so much to a stack. You only get like 250 to a max stack rather than 9,999. It freaking does my nuts in. Right, okay, so I've got to move some stuff around. I'm going to sell some stuff in the Galactic Trade Terminal before I delete it off the freaking wall. Heck yeah, so give me about, what, 5 minutes? Actually, power of editing, I'll be right back with you. Here I am, and yep, you've just caught me at the tail end of selling some of the stuff I don't need or don't want. Okay, so here we go. Let's sell you, because there's only like 5 of you. Yeah, you can go as well. And the antimatter housing, that may as well go. You know, pow, yeah, there's only, yeah, it needs antimatter in it, doesn't it? It's gone. Righto, so I think we're about good. Oh, load. Let's get rid of that dehydrogen. There's only 5 of that. 5 salt. Who needs that? Yeah, I could put it on some chips, I suppose, but I've got no vinegar. Right, there we go. Done, dilly done. And, oh, I can sell those Sodalis berries, whatever the fudge they are. Okay, all done, all good. I think I'm good. Awesome, I can press on now. So yeah, I'm going to delete some of the stuff up here that I want the resources out of. There you go, there we go. I could delete all the rooms. I could go to town and could delete everything if I wanted, but I'm not. I might take that with me. That can come along with me. But yeah, you know, a lot of this stuff is quite easy to rebuild, so I'm fine. I'll leave the rest. But yeah, if you're doing this properly, completely decimate whatever you can. Don't throw away any of your resources. Okay, right, well, let's head on out. And yeah, let's go get my living ship. Where are you, living shippity-man ship? There he is, in his lovely light bulbiness. Let's go. Come on in. Okay, so step 1. You need a living ship. Okay, you can't put slots in something you don't got. Okay, yeah, make sure you got the living ship. If you haven't done the living ship quest, I'll put a card in the top right hand corner of the screen now, but this is really for those people that have got a living ship already. Yeah, this isn't going to work if you haven't got a living ship. Second step. Fly into the Nexus and go and see Helios and see if you can get one of those transmitter beacons to get yourself a derelict freighter to come in for frickin' free. Okay, hello there Helios, good old tree head, how are you? Now, with this pets update, I'd imagine he's had quite a few pets trying to either fetch a stick from his head or even cocking a leg up him, thinking he might be a tree. Yeah, I don't think he's a very happy bunny at the moment, chums. No, because he didn't give me a frickin' receiver. No, he didn't. So I've got to go over to a station. And over in the station, chums, you can go see the junk dealer here and buy one. So you may need units if you haven't been given one for free. And you can see there's quite a lot of like 5 load of zeros, whatever that number is. Right, well, I just bought one. I think it's 5 million. I'm not sure. But after you activate it inside the station just after you buy it and stick it in your personal refiner. Guess what? After you've done the freighter, it's still in there. You don't lose it. So you never have to buy another one ever again. Just put it inside your personal refiner. So there you go. It's a tip with inside a tip. This one, chums. Righto. So now I can just pulse and I can then call in my freighter, my derelict freighter. So that little trick that I just told you about putting it inside your personal refiner, my good friend Thunder Humping Turtle Duck Interloper Incorporated, yeah, he found that. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful. People just call him Thunder. But yeah, he used to be a content creator. He still creates content every now and again. I put a link to his channel in the top right corner. If you want to use that, then yeah, please hit a sub and hit a like or something for him. Guy's a good guy. Right, so let's head on in. He does a lot over on Twitter with screenshots as well. Awesome chap. Right, well, let's head on over. And now you need to run the derelict freighter in full. I'm fairly sure you guys know how to run a derelict freighter. It's just a case of getting all the different logs and then handing them in to the different machines that look a little bit like this. So the logs you're going to see in little flat laptops hanging around the place. Just grab all of those, put them into these giant machines, and in the end, you're going to get to the end. choose the cargo, a bulkhead fabricator type thing that I just picked there. I think it was the second option down. Lovely and jubbly. And now I'm going to head back to my Shippityman ship. This whole time, chums, you cannot save your game. So yeah, it's not good. If you start running your freighter, you need to run it to the end. Otherwise, when you respawn, it'd be like you didn't even start it. So make sure you've got enough time to run your freighter in full. Righto, so now I'm going to fly back to the station, mainly to hand in the actual stuff, and also you can see there it just saved the game. So as soon as you get back to the station, jump out your ship, it will create an autosave. Go talk to your scrap dealer, hand in the different logs, and you're going to get the tainted metal, which is a lovely little commodity. Try sticking that in your refiner. You'd be quite surprised in what you get. Heck yes, it's like 2 nanites for every one of those tainted metals. Freaking awesome way to get a shed load of nanites awesomely quick. Righto, awesome. So there we go. I've now got 1 cargo bulkhead, and I can take that out of there. I can then reinitialize it again and stick it back in the refiner and keep running the freighters over and over again until I get a shed load of the cargo bulkheads, because that's what you need, chums. You're going to need a load of those cargo bulkheads, 1 for each slot that you want to add into your living ship. You can see here I have got 75. How did I get 75? I cheated. Okay, I duplicated the fudge out of them using the personal refiner glitch. If you want to know how to do that, it's in the top right hand corner now, chums, but otherwise you're going to have to run that freighter over and over again. I was lucky to find a freighter where there was no bad guys in there, so it was fairly straightforward, but it was fairly kind of boring and time consuming. So yeah, I duplicated them to save myself time, being, me and not having much of time. Okay, awesome. So here I am, I'm over by a load of freighters that have just spawned in. So these are just random spawned. Oh fudge, I've got a hostile scan on me. I need to get into that freighter before it goes blinking red because of pirates. Okay, let's see if I make it. I think I'm going to make it. Awesome. Thank fudge for that. So these are just random spawns that spawn in. They're not as good as the destroyer class or the giant dreadnought class that you have to save. These are just simple spawns. But sometimes, more often than not, they're going to be an A class. More so than the big ones that you save, which is cool. It doesn't really matter. But here we go, an A class, lovely. I'll just scan that. You see that? You don't have to run all the way up these stairs. If you don't like it, just fly to another one. But for this purpose of this video, it does not matter what the class is, as long as you've got your bulkheads. You know what, I should have scanned my living ship. I should have shown you how many slots my living ship has. So there you go. Let's just run back down. Let's just give it a quick scan, because I can do it from up here, can't I? There you go. So it's a 22, 21, I think that said. Right, okay, so not a lot. So let's head on up here and over here, and let's go and get this freighter off this guy. So yeah, we will get the opportunity to transfer over some of our stuff from our previous freighter to the new freighter. And if you haven't already got a freighter, but you've got a living ship, that's a little bit odd. So I'd imagine you would have already got yourself a freighter of some description. If not, just grab yourself a random one. They're not overly expensive. So here we go, let's compare. And I should be able to do a straight swap-a-demon swap. No, he's going to charge me freaking units. You're having a laugh. My freighter's got a lot more storage than yours. Then again, yours is A class, mine is only a C, so you're going to give me better missions. So yeah, the higher the class of your freighter, the better missions you might get offered for your frigates to go on. Something worth noting. So here we go, let's do the exchange mondo. Yes, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you can have my extra bits and bobs. There you go, enjoy a lovely freighter that I deleted half the interior of. Right, well, I'm just going to run down the stairs. Although that it said that it created a save, I'm going to create another save just to be sure. And yeah, because now I'm going to put in the cargo bulkheads. You have to have your living ship selected as your primary ship, okay? So the living ship has to be your primary ship. Jump in your ship and out of your living ship to create a save for your living ship to be as your primary. I can't stress that enough. Righto, head on over to this upgrade panel here and hit on add additional storage. It's now using those bulkheads that we got from the freighter runs that we did, the derelict freighters. Here we go, and I've upgraded my freighter. Okay, I'm upgrading my freighter, but guess what is also happening in the background? Yeah, you would never have Adam and Eved it. I'm getting all these extra slots added to my living ship right now as well, chums. So it's pretty awesome. So I think it's sort of based on how many slots you can get inside your freighter, is how many slots it's going to max your living ship to. I know, it's freaking mental. Look! And look, the organ chamber. Look how much you can put in here. So much technology. That's freaking outstanding. So it was Brad that let me know about this. You can have a look at the comment that he left me on my video there. So thank you very much, Brad. You're freaking awesome. So yeah, he put a whole sort of post up on Reddit about it. So thanking you very much, Brad. You, sir, are freaking legendary. Heck yes. Righto, so let's head on down and let's just double check my living ship and make sure it definitely has got all of those slots. Okay, look, I'm scanning it. It's now a 3028 or something mental. That's freaking crazy, which is awesome. However, what I would say, chums, is you still can't get some decent weapons for this living ship, and you can't install scanners for the living ship. So although you've got all this extra slottage, it makes it quite good for maybe hauling stuff and putting a load of materials in there, you know, but other than that, I mean, here you go, I'm going to move all of my organs into the organ chamber, and then hopefully I'm going to have a lot of extra free storage in this storage sacks area, and then at least it might have some sort of rhyme or reason. I could use it to mine asteroids or to shoot up planets or something. You might find a use for it. To be honest, without the scanners, without missiles, and without some decent weapons, something as good as the positron ejector, I'm still probably not going to use it, even with this, you know. And I could do another video soon, chums, on how to get all these additional modules all stacked up and how to get this organ chamber as best as possible. Yeah, I could do a future video on that. However, I have done it on a previous living ship, and I have got a video from last year. I'll put a card to that video just in case you can't wait. Up in the top right hand corner, there we go. So I'll put that up there. Go hit that if you want, but I will do an up-to-date video on it soon. Anyway, you guys in there, viewer world, you've been awesome, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. I want to say a massive, great big thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you to my backers over on Patreon and on YouTube membership. If you do want to support this channel, you could just not skip my adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or stay with Captain Steve a little bit longer and hit something on this screen. Heck yes, and there's also merch on this screen now. Awesome!